In this video, you'll discover how to cleanse your liver. Hi ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dr. Zarowski and welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, it's a pleasure to have you here. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification, and join our notification community so I can help you excel your health and your life. In this video, we're talking about how to cleanse the liver. This is an important topic. As of lately, I've been coming in contact with a lot of people who are suffering from non-alcoholic fatty liver, the liver cirrhosis, and also liver cancer. And the thing that's most alarming about this is these appear to be healthy individuals. They're not overweight, they've been eating healthy their whole life, and they even exercise. So how is this happening? That's extremely alarming to me. When we look at the liver in general, it has over 500 vital functions. Its number one function is to purify the bloodstream. And then also the liver is the organ that supports all organs. So this is really devastating considering that since 1980, liver cancer has tripled and over 40% of people are suffering from non-alcoholic fatty liver. So in this video, we're going to talk about how you actually go about reversing fatty liver, what you need to eat, how you do it, and also some research-based targeted nutrition that you can use in order to improve your liver's health. First of all, when we look at non-alcoholic fatty liver, essentially what's happening here is that 5 to 10% of the liver's total body weight, the liver's total weight is going to be of fat, okay? And then from there, if you don't do anything about it, you just keep on living life the way you are, it ends up being liver cirrhosis. It's estimated that 100 million people in America, over 100 million people, are actually suffering from this fatty liver issue. Now, when we look at the numbers here too, it's between 30 and 40% of the people. Now, when we look at the symptoms, this is one of the things that makes it very difficult to know, because first of all, 40% of the people watching this video are going to have fatty liver according to the statistics by the Liver Foundation. But the symptoms are things like fatigue, weakness, limited appetite, nausea, abdominal pain and swelling, abdominal discomfort, mental confusion, brain fog. These are things that most people suffer from, poor quality sleep. Okay, so many people are suffering from these issues, and once again, they are suffering from this fatty liver issue unknowingly. And just like pre-diabetes, most people that have it and they don't do anything about it, they're going to end up with the full-blown issue, okay? If you have pre-diabetes, you're not doing anything about it, you're going to have full-blown diabetes. And same thing, if you have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, it's going to head right down the line to liver cirrhosis. So we want to make sure we're doing some things about it. According to the Liver Foundation, there's a couple things you can do. First of all, eliminate alcohol. Well, there's some things that are good and not so good here, because first of all, most people didn't end up in at this point because they have an alcohol issue. So eliminate alcohol anyway, because it'll still support reversing the process. You want to make sure you're lowering blood sugar, lose weight. We also want to make sure that we're exercising and that we're following a low carb diet. Okay, this is basically saying that what we want to do is follow a low carb diet, take that sugar out, eat low carbs. 100 grams or less of carbohydrates a day is low carb. If you want to follow the ketogenic diet, which is good too at this time in order to help heal the liver, you want to basically be following 50 grams of carbohydrates or less per day. Also, it basically says we need to do some nutrition, so some targeted nutrition. Let's talk about some more things you can do here. First of all, when we look at some foods that are extremely good for the liver, it's the cruciferous vegetables. Cruciferous vegetables are going to be your bitter vegetables. It's things like broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, kale, Brussels sprouts, watercress, radishes, collard greens, arugula, and bok choy. These are all really great vegetables to increase if you want to improve your liver's health. Okay, these should just be a staple in your everyday diet. Getting some of these different cruciferous vegetables in is very, very powerful. So we want to make sure we're doing that. But what we can also do is we can use some research-based targeted nutrition. So when I looked at all the research, there's a few heavy hitters out there that are really offering great results. Let's first start with N-acetylcysteine. N-acetylcysteine is going to promote the synthesis of glutathione. This is very important. Glutathione is a very powerful antioxidant, one of the most powerful in the body, and it's very important for detoxification too. That's why this N-acetylcysteine is going to support detoxification. And when we look at detoxification, it's very important. A lot of people say to me, Dr. Zarowski, why do you talk about detoxification when our bodies have the natural ability to detox? Well, we live in a different world than our ancestors did. Yes, we have the ability to detox, but does our liver have the ability to detox the hundreds of toxins that are ambushing our liver on a daily basis? I just did a video on glyphosate, for instance, which is the active ingredient in the Roundup weed killer. And basically what they found since 1980, that the amount of glyphosate has increased in people's bloodstreams by 1,000 times. Okay, devastating statistic. When we look at the toxic cleaners in your homes, the flame retardants on your clothing, the chemicals that you're putting on your body through beauty products, these are all things that they are verified purifying. It is in people's bloodstreams. The liver has to deal with this. So we need to support detoxification in the liver. It also is going to support the liver's defense and increase this antioxidant defense as well, because remember, glutathione is the most powerful antioxidant in the body. We also want to use alpha-lipoic acid. Alpha-lipoic acid is going to support glutathione. It's going to increase antioxidants, vitamin C and E. It's going to improve the liver's natural immune defense system, which is very important here. It's going to support natural, healthy nitric oxide levels in the liver. So when we get chronic liver damage and chronic liver problems, nitric oxide tends to rise up in there. So basically this alpha-lipoic acid is going to help keep that balanced out and make it so that this nitric oxide isn't getting too high in the liver. It also is going to support proper CoQ10 ratios in the mitochondria. The mitochondria is basically where this energy is coming from in the body. We want to make sure that we're supporting that CoQ10 in the mitochondria to support proper energy levels in the organ systems and in the entire body at a cellular level. Next here is milk thistle seed extract. It's going to support antioxidant activity. It's going to help neutralize toxins. I mean, you're seeing kind of a repetitive process here. We're seeing that we need to focus on getting those toxins out. We need to actually go in and increase that antioxidant activity. It's going to protect the hepatocytes, the liver cells. It's going to increase that glutathione. Once again, a repetitive pattern here. And there was a study basically showing that 103 individuals used this and they saw statistically positive results in their liver health. So once again, powerful stuff. And I didn't cite all the research on, I'm not talking about all of it right on here because we don't have 2 hours, but I will put a link in the description that will have all the research that pertains to this video because it's a very important video for many people. Also, selenium is a very powerful nutrient you can use. It's going to help decrease inflammation. It's going to support the glutathione detoxification system in the body. It's going to improve hepatocyte antioxidant defense system, which is important, increasing that antioxidant level, supporting normal structure and function in the liver. And then lastly, it's going to support the natural immune defense in the liver. Okay. So once again, making sure that we first realize that there's a potential we have this issue. And then going in and doing the right things, adding in those cruciferous vegetables on a regular basis, and then using this targeted nutritional support. I can tell you that when I work with people in my clinic and we start doing detox and we just start preparing the body for detox by supporting the detox organs like the liver, people already start to feel better. They have more energy. They start to sleep better. So this is important. And what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description to not only all the research that supports this information, but a link to the liver support that I actually use in my clinic right here in the description, so that you can see these different nutrients in there, read about them more, and also see why they're so important. And I want to mention too that when we look at using these different nutritional items in this nutrient support, it's so important that we're actually using them in clinically relevant levels. A lot of people go and they use these different nutritional supports and it is not in clinically relevant levels. This is why I use this particular product that has these nutrients in it in clinically relevant levels that are going to support reversing these liver issues that you're facing and improve your liver health. So that's important. So check that out in the description here below. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends. And if you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe to my channel and put any questions you have in the comment section here below. And then lastly, check out my other videos on how you can improve your health. I'll see you in the next video.